Dr. Joe Parent gets rave reviews for his inspiring keynote speeches, elite executive coaching, and expert commentary on TV, radio, and podcasts. He is a master of mindfulness, meditation, and action, a best-selling author with over 1 million copies worldwide, and a top-ranked mental game expert on the PGA Tour. Here are some highlights from Dr. Joe's keynote speaking.
You may have seen a raffle ticket where it says you must be present to win. Well, that's what mindfulness is about. You must be present to win. It's about being present to your experience, the full range of your experience moment to moment. So that enriches your life because you experience everything that's going on. Think about how much time we spend replaying things from the past and pre-playing, anticipating what's going to happen in the future. And imagine if I said, you know, the only TV you're going to get to watch from now on are shows you've already seen or previews of shows you're never going to see. That wouldn't be very satisfying. So why do we spend so much of our lives doing that? Isn't that simple? Just remembering what you were doing. And we all know what it feels like when we don't. You know, you're kind of busy and you're going into the kitchen and you get a little distracted and you walk into the kitchen and you go, okay, why did I come in here? Mindfulness is two things. One, it's a state of being, and that is the experience of being present to what's going on. Your sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, even aware of your thinking. The other is a practice because our minds wander and we do get distracted. So the practice is to tune into what we choose to pay attention to stay with it a little longer. But when we get distracted, to recognize that and bring ourselves back. When you've had a dream and you wake up, you recognize you were dreaming, you don't have to think, I better wake up. You're already awake. So when you realize you've been in a daydream, wandering into the past or the future, you're already back. You don't have to bring yourself back to the present. What you bring yourself back to is what you had chosen to pay attention to, what you were doing. Mindfulness is not just about being calm, it's about being calm and clear. But how do you get clear? First, you have to have calm. You know, if you have a new puppy, do you just let it run around the yard and hope that it comes when you call? No, you keep it on a short leash. It pulls away and you say, come back. Pulls away, come back. The mindfulness practice to tame our mind is finding a focus close to us, and when the mind wanders into a distraction, recognizing it without judgment and just bringing it back. Keep bringing it back. Thoughts arise in our mind just like perceptions appear in our mind. And that's the leverage that you get. You have thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. Thoughts appear in your mind, but your mind is bigger than your thoughts. And it's only our thoughts that take us away from our present experience, because what you're seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, and tasting all happen in the present moment. It's fine. Notice the parade of your thoughts. It's when you find yourself in the parade and swept away that you lose track of what you're experiencing in the present moment. So thank you for your kind attention. I really appreciate it.
I really enjoyed the exercise we did and focusing on taming the mind and really being present in the moment. I also enjoyed how being present in the moment really impacts not just yourself, but others around you.
I really enjoyed Dr. Parent's presentation today. He taught me a lot about mindfulness and awareness. I would highly recommend Dr. Parent's presentation for anyone.
Let Dr. Joe help you and your organization break through to new heights of achievement and well-being. Dr. Joe Parent gets rave reviews for his inspiring keynote speeches, elite executive coaching, and expert commentary on TV, radio, and podcasts. He is a master of mindfulness, meditation, and action, a best-selling author with over 1 million copies worldwide, and a top-ranked mental game expert on the PGA Tour. Here are some highlights from Dr. Joe's keynote speaking.
This is a topic that's near and dear to me because for the last 40 years, I have been working with both the Eastern wisdom contemplative traditions and Western psychology. The Eastern wisdom tradition had insights that to me were deeper than a lot of Western psychology. So I was able to blend the two of them together. Having both of those were really, really important in what I learned and then what I was able to teach others. You know, I actually started in college as an engineer. And I said, wait a minute, is this what I want to do with my life? Although I could work on a cleaner running car to reduce air pollution, I'm more interested in people. I think I want to help myself and others have cleaner running minds and reduce mental pollution. So I said, you know, I think that sounds like psychology. Now in the application it said, why do you want to major in psychology? And I, being a smart ass, I wrote down to find out why I want to major in psychology. Why do I keep making the same mistakes over and over again? Why do I do things and say things that get me in trouble when I know better? So how do we move from where we are to where we want to get? I was reading a meditation text from Tibet from 400 years ago. And in it was this system, this technique for changing habits. That's necessary intention and non-judgmental awareness. And that's ninja. And a ninja is a stealth warrior. And this habit-changing system works subconsciously. You have to really want to change your habit. It has to be something that's meaningful to you that you really want to do. If you tie emotions to it, you actually feed the habit. So you have to just observe it in a very objective way. Oh, there I go again. Some psychologists would say, well, what do you replace this negative habit with? You have to replace it with something positive. This is the good news. We are naturally positive. We are naturally positive. We just have this overlay of all this negativity. So, necessary intention, I really want to change, and non-judgmental awareness. The words yes and no can be combined in 4 different ways. Yes, I'll make a commitment. And then what's the follow-up? Yes, I did. That's yes, yes. Is that a problem? No, that's good. Okay. No, that's not something I can do. Well, then it's not expected. No, it's not something I can do. Well, then things change and it turns out you can. And if you still need it, then yes, I did. So that's no turning into yes. That's good too. There's only one problem in those 4 kinds of relationships. Yes, I will, and no, I didn't. We want to eliminate the yes-nos. That's the simple strategy for success. The less yes-nos you do, the better all of your relationships will be, and the better your life will be. So thank you for your kind attention. I really appreciate it.
His philosophy of the yes, no, no, yes combination. In our business, you always want to be a yes, yes. We came to the agreement that we want to be an office of yes, yes, and never a yes, no. So I thought that was very impactful.
The presentation was awesome. It touched me in a lot of ways. Dr. Joe's message is simple, it's straight to the point, and there's elements that anybody and everybody can apply to their life. It was great.
Let Dr. Joe help you and your organization break through to new heights of achievement and well-being.